What is an opt-in list and why should you have one? I'm going to tell you coming up. Hey guys and gals, boys and girls, authors and author wannabes. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Your old buddy Tim here in sunny Alabama, 105 in the shade, raining like crazy. You walk outside and mushrooms form under your arms. It's an amazing place to live. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in. This is the show where we talk about writing, editing, proofreading, copying, marketing, all of that stuff. Man, we're just kind of all over the board. The whole purpose of the show, though, when my mouth works, is to help you become a better writer and to help you sell more books. And we are trying to do that in this particular series because we are talking about marketing. In a couple of videos back, we talked about ways to online market, to do marketing online. The last video, we talked about how to market offline, things that you could do right there in your own backyard to hopefully sell more books. And this time we are talking about an opt-in list. You've heard the old saying, the money is in the list. Sometimes that's true. It depends on how well you build your list. So let's start off with the most obvious question. First of all, this is from Mike. And Mike left this in the comments below. And you're welcome to do the same, because if I use your question or comment on the program, you will get a free digital download of one of my books, either Sins of the Father or Angel of Mercy. Mike is also a subscriber. That's how smart Mike is. If you're as smart as Mike, or you want to be, click that subscribe button below. Click the little bell icon to be notified whenever I do this. And also give me a thumbs up. Let me know you like what I do. Let me know you like what I do. You can see why I don't do singing videos. This question comes from Mike. What is an opt-in list and how do I build one? Great question, Mike. The opt-in list is basically what it sounds like. It is a list of hopefully readers or customers or interested parties who have opted in by giving you their name and email address, so you can add them to a list and you can keep in touch with them, or you can send them free things, whatever. Basically, an opt-in list is a list of people who are interested in what you are doing and hopefully can be converted to customers at some point, which is the whole point of this. So that's what an opt-in list means. It just means I opted to join your list. Now, building an opt-in list is a little harder than coming up with the definition, because you have to entice folks to give you their email address. And a lot of people are wary to do that. But if they're interested in what you're doing, interested in your books, they might. You got to give them a little enticement every now and then. And here's the question for you, Mike. Why should someone join your list? If you're going to say, Tim, will you join my opt-in list? I'm going to go, why should I? What benefit am I going to get by being on your opt-in list? And that's the key word, Mike, benefit. What benefit are they going to get by being on your list? And how can you deliver those benefits and convert them into dollars? So maybe you got to give them something free. Maybe, for example, like on my website, if you opt in, I'll give you a free download of one of my books, or I'll give you a heads up special kind of thing. You might get discounts. You always want to be offering your lists various things that they can't get otherwise. Otherwise, why should they join your list, Mike? It's common sense. Something that's not so common anymore. So why should they join your list? What benefit are you going to give them? It's like they're joining an exclusive club, Mike. If I join your list, you're going to give me discounts on products. You're going to give me free stuff. You're going to give me advance notice. You're going to keep me up to date. You're not going to abuse me, Mike. You're not going to spam me every day. I got to tell you, I opt into some lists, and man, I am taken aback at the amount of spam that I get. There's a lot of, and these guys are my friends, but they hammer you every day with emails until you either buy from them or leave. And a lot of them are like, if you're not going to buy from me, you can just leave. In my opinion, that's not how you want to treat your list, Mike. You want to treat your list like gold, because these people are quite seriously people who might someday help you make a house payment, or help you buy groceries. You want to treat them well. You don't want to abuse them. Just because someone gets on your list, it is not permission to spam. That's the thing to remember. If I opt into your list, I'm doing so with good intentions, and I do not expect to be abused. So once you entice them to your list, Mike, you want to make sure you treat them well. Now, one of the questions I get the most is, okay, you've given me the semantics about what an opt-in list is, but how do I get people over there? How do I get people into my list? Well, it's all marketing. You know, you can have an opt-in form on your website. For example, if you go to one of my websites, you're probably going to see a form where you can download a free book. You can make offers on social media. You can make offers in various forums. Just don't spam, because they don't allow that sort of thing. You could run Facebook ads if you want to spend money. Getting people onto your list, you literally will use the same marketing tactics you will use to do everything else, because you're still trying to attract customers. You're just not immediately selling them something. So look at the video I did recently, Mike, about how to do online marketing and take those tactics and lend them to list building. So a few of the tools you might look at to build your list, there's a lot of them out there. MailChimp is a good one. It's relatively free until you get to a list of certain size, I think. Aweber, Constant Contact. And now you use a service like that because they let you get in the browser, you log into your account, you create the list. This is going to be my list called Romance Readers. And then they're going to give you a little piece of code that you can drop into your website that will automatically create the form for you, because, you know, you're an author, you're not a programmer, but you drop that little piece of code in your website and warlar, as we say here in the South, warlar, voila. People will be able to give you their name and email address and opt into your list. And then you will also use MailChimp or Aweber or whatever to actually keep in touch with them. You're not going to just get on Google Gmail and send an email. You will log into MailChimp. You will create the email that you want to send out, and you can use graphics, and it's really very cool. I'm not going to go into it here. And then your list is actually emailed from that service provider. Does that make sense? Pretty sure it does. Look at MailChimp, look at Aweber, look at Constant Contact. There are a lot of others out there, some free, some are not. I recommend that you do the free ones until you have to pay. But that's basically it. You use that service to store, compile, and communicate with the list. You market to folks just like you would if you're selling a product to get them on the list. And then you take care of the list. You reward them. You send them free stuff. You give them heads up. You can also recruit them into your ARC team, which was another video. All these videos, they run together. Mike, it's amazing. I have to have a little drink of coffee. I've been fighting an Alabama cold of sort. So that's it, Mike. Very simply, an opt-in list is simply a list of folks who have opted to receive information from you and maybe someday down the road give you money. It's a great deal. When you get them on your list, take care of them, communicate with them. One thing, Mike, you don't want to get folks on your list and just forget about them. Okay? Because if you build an opt-in list and then it takes you months and months to communicate with that list, they may forget that they even opted into your list. They may list you as spam, and that can get you into all kinds of trouble. So there you go. There are a lot of great videos here on YouTube about list building. Dan Brock, the Deadbeat Affiliate, does some, quite a few others. Just search for how to build an opt-in list if you need some more information. But that's basically it. It's a very simple principle. You are building a list of potential customers who are interested in what you are doing. So, Mike, I hope that was helpful. Because I used your question on the program, you will get a free digital copy of one of my books, Angel of Mercy or Sins of the Father. Yeah, that's it. If you like what I do on this program, do me a favor, give me a like, click on that subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified every time I do a video, because God forbid you miss this. This is an entertainment value. And hopefully today you've opted into what I had to say. Did you see what I did there? It's a little joke.